Namaskaram all Atmas. Peace to humanity brings world peace. But today peace in the world is disturbed at macro level mainly because of the religious intolerance that is prevailing in many parts of the world. The intolerance between Hinduism and Islam and what is happening in between India and Pakistan. Then Israel and the Gaza Strip. Israel argues Judaism they follow and Gaza Strip follow Islam. And then each and every place if you see there is a difference on account of religious intolerance. As while doing Samadhi Dhyana, I asked God, what is this? How to overcome? All are your creations, but why this disparities? Why this intolerance? So Paramatma in the Samadhi Dhyana told her, people should know because all religion is faith on God. And this has been told by me at various places by you through my messengers. For people to understand according to the language, according to the tradition, according to the culture they follow. Otherwise, all religious philosophies teach the same truth as to how man has to fulfill his duty to attain salvation. And this truth has to be brought to the knowledge of the entire humanity. And he has instructed to spread these 9 religious philosophies of the world. Hinduism, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Sufism, Zoroastrianism. And he has instructed every day to give one verse from each of these religious philosophies. And in that respect, on Sunday he has to start. Sunday is a day for mass prayer followed by Christians and Jews who follow the Judaism. The Sunday will take one verse from Judaism and Christianity. Tuesday we'll talk about he has told about the Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads. Wednesday on Jainism and Tuesday on Jainism, Wednesday on Buddhism. Thursday Guru on Guru Granth Sahib from Sikhism. Friday it is people do prayers in mosque, that is on Islam and Sufism, and Saturday on Judaism. So like that, in that respect, today being Sunday, we will take about one verse from each of Judaism and Christianity. Jews and Christians follow the scriptures as given in the Holy Bible. Holy Bible contains 2 parts, Old Testament and New Testament. Old Testament is followed by Judaism, that is called Judaism philosophy, followed by Jews. And the New Testament is speaking about the Christianity, followed from the root of from Jesus. So today the Jews and Christians call this a Sabbath day because God in the Genesis of Bible he explains about how God has created the universe. God first created this universe. It is full of darkness. So then God on first day what he did is he brought sunlight and divided the darkness from light and created day and night. On second day God created the sky. On third day God created land from sea. He divided the entire sea and brought land separately, and this he called earth. And then water which divided he called it as sea. On fourth day he created moon and various stars on the sky in the night time for have a light. On fifth day he created sea animals in the sea and air animals like birds, air birds they created and blessed them to increase the species. And on sixth day, God created the animals on land, various animals on land, and then finally created human being who looks just like him to take control of the entire species. On seventh day, he completed his creations, and he blessed people to live happily, and that is the day which is called Sabbath day, where people who are created by him should do worship to him, God. So that's why on this Sabbath day we worship God and the people go to mass prayers to thank God for his creations. And from this we have to know what people have to learn from religions to imbibe in them the good character. In that respect, in the Old Testament, we have the Proverbs. This proverb is created by the Proverbs of Solomon. Solomon is the person who introduced Proverbs in the Bible, Old Testament. He is son of David and king of Israel. Here are proverbs that will help you to recognize wisdom and good advice and understand sayings with deep meaning. So, what is wisdom and what is good advice people should follow to lead a peaceful life with good conduct and character. They can teach you how to live intelligently and how to be honest, just and fair. You should live intelligently, honestly, with a just and fair. They can make an inexperienced person clever and teach young men how to be resourceful. So very important thing. These proverbs can even add to the knowledge of wise men and give guidance to the educated so that they can understand the hidden meanings of proverbs and the problems that wise men raise. So these proverbs are very important for people to follow in their lifetime. In the normal course, it's a very simple way he has explained Solomon. In that respect, first we discover advice to young men. So he says, to have your knowledge, you must have first reverence to the Lord. First, if you want to have knowledge, you should have reverence to and surrender to God. Stupid people have no respect for wisdom and refuse to learn. Stupid people, they have no respect for wisdom to learn. They refuse to learn. Pay attention to what your father and mother tell you. First and foremost, God, Guru is our father and mother. You should pay attention to what they say. My son, their teaching will improve your character as a handsome turban or a necklace improves your appearance. So, father and mother's advice will improve your character. When sinners tempt you, my son, don't give in. Suppose they say, come on, let's find someone to kill. Let's attack some innocent people for the fun of it. They may be alive and well when we find them, but they will be dead when we are through with them. So we should avoid the company of any sinners who want to kill somebody and take revenge like that just for fun sake. Such kind of wrong people, sinners, you should avoid their connection. We will find all kinds of riches and fill our houses with loot. Come on, join us and we all share, do something bad. So such kind of wealth is not needed. What you need is you have to live a simple, truthful life. Earn hard, work hard and earn and live peacefully. Don't have company of these looters and gain lot of wealth. Along with the wealth you add sin also. They are always ready to kill. It does no good to spread a net when the bird you want to catch is watching. But men like that are setting a trap for them. A trap in which they will die. Robbery always claims the life of the robber. This is what happens to anyone who lives by violence. So, one should not take the path of violence. So, this is what the Solomon tells to the youth. Don't take the wrong road in your life. Don't go to robbery to make immediate money. This only adds sin to you. It will soil your character. This is about the first verse in the Bible, Old Testament in Proverbs. When we talk about Christianity, what it is told in the New Testament. The Gospel according to Matthew, who is one of the disciples of Jesus. He explains in this New Testament about what Jesus has told about true happiness. So Jesus says, happy are those who know they are spiritually poor. Spiritually poor means what? You seek your guidance from the God. Those who seek guidance, when you are spiritually poor means you surrender to God to give the guidance. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. So when you totally surrender to God, I don't know anything, please guide me. So they are called spiritually poor. God will take care of them. And for them, heaven belongs to them. Happy are those who mourn. God will comfort them. Happy are those who mourn means what? Mourn for what? For the wrong things they have done. One who realizes the wrong thing what they have done and surrender to God, God will forgive them. Comfort them, forgive them. Happy are those who are humble. they will receive what God has promised. If you are humble before God, before any creation, God will bless them. And what He has promised, He gives them. Happy are those whose greatest desire is to do what God requires. So what God requires, to be humble, to be kind, to be generous, to be faithful, to be forgiven. These are the things what God needs. Just follow His. God will show what God requires. God will satisfy them fully. So if you do what the divine with the divine mission, God will be with you. Happy are those who are merciful to others. God will be merciful to them. If you show mercy to others, God will show mercy to you. Happy are those Happy are the pure in heart. They will see God. When your heart is pure, you can see God in you. Happy are those who work for peace. God will call them His children. Those who work for peace, the universal love. So for them, God calls them as His children. Happy are those who are persecuted because they do what God requires. So once you do good things for which you have been punished, you have been persecuted, you don't need to worry. You be happy because you are just carrying on the God's instruction. That's what Jesus did. He told what God has told him, but he was persecuted. But he took it happily because he is not concerned with the body. He wanted to tell good things to the humanity that he told. The kingdom of hell belongs to him. Happy are you when people insult you and persecute you and tell all kinds of evil lies against you because you are my followers. So if you people following the wrong path, to them if you go and tell no, you are doing wrong thing, they will definitely, if they are strong, they will try to finish you. Don't worry. God is always with you. You just surrender to Him and carry on your duty. Be happy and glad, for a great reward is kept for you in heaven. So always be happy and glad. Don't worry for anything. Whatever come, accept, whatever go, be not, don't get attached to anything. Heaven will be with you. This is how the prophets who lived before you are persecuted. That's how Jesus had done. He didn't worry about anything. He just told what God has told. Because of his prosperity, for which also he didn't worry. So don't have any expectation on anything. Just carry on his duties and heaven is yours. This is what in Christianity Jesus says in the Gospel of Matthew. So today we have seen about Judaism and the Christianity. So tomorrow we will see about Bhagavad Gita. Thank you.